Hey, what's up guys? Spencer Rhodes here, and this is my video on whether or not Daniel Salazar is dying in Season 4 of Fear the Walking Dead. Okay, so some people believe that it might be time for Daniel to die. I know that, someone needs to die. Season 3 had such a insane bloodbath. They killed off Ophelia, Travis, the entire Otto family, the entire the community that the Otto family had, the ranch, that's what I was thinking of. Like, the entire ranch community was killed. Most of Walker's tribe was killed, and probably most of the people from the dam are killed. So Season 3 was just a bloodbath. They killed off almost everyone. The only people that didn't die were pretty much Walker, Crazy Dog, the last three Clark people, Daniel, and Strand, and the bad guy, the new big bad, that's played by the guy that was a cop from Sons of Anarchy. But a lot of people got killed. A lot of characters got killed, and that was pretty crazy. At this rate, especially if Season 4 is going to be 16 episodes, I could see them killing off Daniel Salazar. Season 4 is going to need a big death, at least one big death. I don't think it's going to be as violent as Season 3. I don't think it can be. There's no one left to kill off. But yeah, I do think that someone does need to die, and maybe it's time for Daniel Salazar to die. They could kill off Strand, but would anyone care? A lot of people still like Daniel Salazar. I like Daniel Salazar. He's pretty much the only character left that I like okay. But I don't really care for any of the Clark people. Alicia is nice to look at, but that's it. Strand's an asshole, and I get that's the point of his character, but still. Really, Daniel Salazar is the only one left to root for. Everyone else, I liked Ophelia, I like Travis, but, they're gone. So, yeah, I think Season 4 is going to need at least one sad death, at least one casualty that's upsetting to the audience, and Daniel Salazar might be the right pick. It's his fourth year. I don't think the actor wants to play the character forever. I heard that they had a hard time getting him back into Season 3. Like, they actually had to work hard to get him back into Season 3 and convince the actor to come back. So he might not want to stay for Season 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Plus, we don't even know how long Fear the Walking Dead is going to go on. I would say Season 5 might be its last year. It's just become so forgettable. Most people don't like it. Most people don't like The Walking Dead anymore, but that's a whole other story. Fear the Walking Dead, the third season ended before Season 8 of The Walking Dead even started. So a lot of people still had hope in The Walking Dead, but with Fear the Walking Dead, everyone's just given up and had no hope. And I don't want to, group everyone. I'm sure there's some people that like Fear the Walking Dead. I actually like the first two seasons, and I actually liked Season 3 before the second half went all crazy and just slaughtered everyone for no reason. I really like Troy Otto. I feel like he should have made it at least the first half of Season 4. And then they killed him off. And they just killed everyone off. And Ophelia's death was kind of shitty and forced. And it was because the actors had to leave. But Season 4 is going to need a major death. It's going to need something to get its ratings up. Because, I don't even know if anyone's going to watch it in the first episode. The season premiere, episode 2, episode 3, is anyone really dying of excitement for Fear the Walking Dead? Is there anyone that's really like, oh, I can't wait to see the adventures of Madison, Nick, and Alicia, and Strand, yippee, no one gives a fuck. I know some people give a fuck. I know some people like these characters. Some people like the show. Like I said, I like the first 2.5 seasons, but the show just went off the rails and fell apart and slaughtered everyone, and there's just no emotional investment for me. And I just think the show has gone downhill, and it's just become a piece of shit. And I'm not excited for Season 4. I really don't care. I was hoping Abraham would be in Season 4. We get like the backstory of Abraham, or somehow get Abraham in it for a few episodes. That would have been fantastic. With Morgan, I don't know. That's a bit of a stretch. It's a bit of a stretch, and I think I just kind of wanted Morgan to stay on The Walking Dead. I wanted Morgan. Morgan's probably not going to be in season 9. I don't know if he's going to be alive or dead. I hope he's alive at least, but he might not be in season 9. He might not be a part of the Whisper of War. He might not be fighting against Alpha, Beta. And I really wanted to see that. I really wanted to see Morgan in the Whisper of War. I really wanted to see that. And putting him in Fear the Walking Dead, I think they're just doing it because they know that the audience are having a bit of a falling out with the show. No one cares about Fear the Walking Dead. Some people do, but it could get canceled like a few episodes in at this rate. It's become so unpopular. I really don't think anyone gives a fuck. I think Fear the Walking Dead, all in all, is a failure, and they know this. The writers know this. The producers know this. AMC knows this. So, they're trying to do several stunts. They probably know that Fear the Walking Dead is heading into its last couple of years where people might still watch it. So the only thing that AMC and the writers and everyone else are going to care about are ratings grabs, doing things that will make the ratings go up. So they might kill Nick, Alicia, Madison. They could kill anyone. But I do think the most likely candidate would be Daniel Salazar. He's got this arc in season 3 where it could be building up to his death. He's lost Ophelia. He's lost the woman that was in charge of the dam, like Lola. He's pretty much lost everyone. He and Strand hate each other. He cares for Madison, Nick, and Alicia, but I mean, his main, the closest people to him were Lola and Ophelia, and they're both dead. And now he's gotten shot in the face, so if he stays alive, they're going to have to put the scar on him every episode. They're going to have to, spend probably several hours, putting the scar on him. I mean, if it's just like a little tiny scar, it could be, something that takes maybe an hour or half an hour. But, I mean, that was a pretty nasty bullet wound. Like, if you saw that, it was pretty nasty. So it depends if they're going to do a time skip, if they're going to have it be years later to have Morgan be in it. I don't know. But I do think that Daniel Salazar is the most likely candidate to be killed off. Because you can't just kill off a main character. You have to give the reason. I don't know why I keep messing up my words. You have to give the audience a reason to care. You have to give the audience a reason to give a shit. It can't just be a main character that they feel absolutely nothing for, because otherwise there's no point. The ratings are not going to go up. The audience has to care. And right now, the only character that a lot of people care about that's still alive is Daniel Salazar. I mean, Ophelia and Travis were popular, but they're gone. Daniel Salazar is the last likable character left. So killing him off in season 4, I mean, it is his 4th season. Maybe you could make the argument that his days are numbered at this point. He's lasted a long time. I mean, I know he had a period where he wasn't on the show, but this really is his 4th year. So you could definitely make the argument that his time is running out. And if Fear the Walking Dead is going to end in, season 4 or season 5, they might as well start killing off the big ones, pick off everyone. Kill off Strand, kill off Alicia, kill off Nick. I kind of want Alicia to be the last one standing just because she's so goddamn nice to look at. But, yeah, I do think that Daniel Salazar is up next. He's up next in line as far as the characters that could get killed. I do think that this could be the second to last season. I really don't see season 6 of Fear the Walking Dead. I just can't picture it. I just can't see it. A lot of people like Travis and Troy Otto and Ophelia, and the characters that people gave a fuck about are gone. I don't think there's a lot of people that like Madison. I don't know if there's ever been a lot of people that like Madison. Some people like Nick. Some people like Alicia. I like Nick and Alicia more than Madison. Strand can go fuck himself. I'm just tired of Strand. Like, I get it. He's a smooth talker. He's a manipulator. He's out for himself. It's like, I get it. Sing a new song. I mean, maybe they'll do something interesting with him in season 4. Otherwise, I just don't know if I care. But Daniel Salazar, I really like Daniel Salazar, and most of the audience, I think, really likes Daniel Salazar. So if we're heading towards the last couple of years in Fear the Walking Dead, they might want to kill him off because, you know, the audience will have an emotional reaction. There will be all these internet articles and interviews and do Talking Dead do Fear the Walking? I think Talking Dead does Fear the Walking Dead. So there's going to be all this talk about it and all these interviews, and the ratings will go up, and that might make the show a little more relevant because the writers, you know, AMC, Scott Kimball's going to be a part of Fear the Walking Dead. Ugh. You know, at this point, it's not about telling a good story. It's just one last hoorah. You know, that's all that matters. It's just one last hoorah. They just want to make money, and you know, they just want to milk it for all it's worth. You know, they started this show for money, and story-wise, you know, creativity-wise, as far as it being the second Walking Dead, you know, the second show in this universe that would be really successful and go on for 10 years and be the show that everyone likes and everyone talks about. You know, it had all those objectives as a spinoff, and it failed. It failed miserably. I don't know if there's anyone I know that likes Fear the Walking Dead. I know a lot of people that hate it, a lot of people that just don't care, a lot of people that have no interest whatsoever in watching it. You know, watching it when the episodes come out, watching it after the episodes come out. So killing off Daniel Salazar, it can be one of those last hurrahs, one of those last moments that gets people talking and maybe gets the ratings back up for a little while, for a period of time. And then they're going to end it in season 4, in season 5. I mean, if the show was going to go on for, you know, 10, 15 years, if the show was just doing spectacular, if it was just the best written thing ever, and everyone loved it, if people loved it as much as The Walking Dead, then yeah, I would say Daniel Salazar could live. I would say that Daniel Salazar could live a long time. Maybe he could die in season 8, season 9, season 10, who knows, but it's not like that. Fear the Walking Dead has not worked. It has not worked for most people. I wouldn't be surprised if the season 4 premiere happened and 10 people watched it. 10 people watched it live and the views were shit. I mean, yes, they're doing the thing with Morgan. Like I said, a last hoorah, that might be one of them. You know, putting Morgan in Fear the Walking Dead, that's something that'll get people talking about Fear the Walking Dead again. But, I mean, those tricks are so old at this point, I don't think it's going to work. I mean, they're going to have the trailer, and then at the end of the trailer, it's going to be a Fear the Walking Dead character. Who knows, maybe Madison or Nick or Alicia, but a Fear the Walking Dead character looks at Morgan. Morgan and them, they look at each other, and then cut, and then it'll be like the date of the premiere, and it'll get, you know, millions of views on YouTube, and people are going to talk about it, and then that'll be the thing that get some people to watch the premiere. But past that, I don't know. I mean, unless it's a really good premiere, unless Fear the Walking Dead becomes really good again, if season 4 is the best thing ever, then yeah, maybe it can, you know, recover from all this bullshit and become really good, and people are going to watch it and be interested in it again, and it won't have to be canceled. But a part of the problems with Fear the Walking Dead and their attempts to grab ratings and kill characters off and put Morgan into the show and do things for ratings is that the audience, sure, the audience is stupid. You could make that argument. You know, the general population, ignorance is bliss. You know, most people are stupid, you know. But after a while, they learn. You know, they learn. With the Glenn under the dumpster, that was a ratings grab. People were like, that's a ratings grab. With the cliffhanger, with who did Negan kill, that was a ratings grab. When season 6, the first half ended with Sam going, Mom, 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 and then it ended. You know, they did that right at that moment because that was the end of the first half. That was a ratings grab. Killing off Carl, that was a ratings grab. These things are done over and over and over again, and it's clear at this point that it's not for the story. There's no grand plan. There's no beautiful story that's been plotted years ahead of time that's going to blow people's minds away. It's just about ratings grabs. That's a big thing that Scott Gimple has become obsessed with, ratings grabs. And now that he's involved in season 4 of Fear the Walking Dead, that might be why Morgan is in Fear the Walking Dead. I think Scott Gimple played a big role in that decision, and it could just be a ratings grab, just another ratings grab. So that's why I think Daniel Salazar will not survive season 4 of The Walking Dead. In fact, I think he could die early. I think he could die before the first half ends. Maybe not episode 1 or episode 2, because they don't want to just repeat Travis. I mean, they might, but I could see Daniel dying in the first half of season 4. And the reason they're going to do it is because he's a character that people like. A lot of people are going to talk about it, and it's going to be a ratings grab, a last hurrah for a show that's dying and it's on its last legs. Anyway, that's why I think Daniel Salazar will not survive season 4 of Fear the Walking Dead. Anyway, guys, those are just my thoughts and opinions. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't be shy. Hit that like and subscribe. I'm not going anywhere. I make 1 to 2 Walking Dead videos a day, so please subscribe, and I will see you later. Bye.